Hi guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. My name is Maria and I'm back with another video. And y'all, today this is gonna be just a quick get ready with me as I do my makeup. Nothing special. I just pulled out some makeup products that I haven't used in a while, y'all. And now that it's starting, to get warmer, I'm really concerned about sweat. I am so concerned about keeping my makeup on my face when I'm out in the street. Okay, now I told you that the Danessa Myrick, and I don't have it in front of me, but the Danessa Myrick Blur and Bomb Powder was going to be my primer of choice all summer, because that blurring balm, it definitely keeps the sweat and oil away from my face, and it keeps my face matte all day. However, there is something that Danessa Myrick has that is also really good at keeping the sweat and oil away, and I haven't used this in a while, and this is the Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. Water Powder Serum. I haven't used this in a while, y'all. And the reason why I haven't used this is because this is so powerful. This gave me too much oil control and sweat control, to the point I felt like my face was just a little bit too dry. And this is definitely for oily skin, whereas the Blur and Balm Powder I feel like can be used for oily and dry skin. But today, I just pulled this out and I want to give it a try again just to see how it will work. Now, I already have my skincare on. I have on my Rose Deep Hydration Serum from Fresh. And then I also have on the Danessa Myrick's Moisture Repair Balm Serum. Y'all seem to use it so much. So those are the only two skincare items I have on my face. And I am going to go in with this Water Powder Serum. I just want to tell you guys a little bit about it in case you all have forgotten. This came out about 2 years ago, and a lot of people really love it. So this is the Yummy Skin Mattifying Water Powder Serum with niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. Retails for $36 at Sephora. This is non-comedogenic. It's vegan, black owned, and it is best for oily combination or normal skin. So it doesn't say it's for dry skin. I have dry skin, but I sweat. I sweat a lot when it's warm. I sweat when I'm going to and fro in the summertime, and I'm just like, I just want my makeup. And I've had several incidences where my makeup sweated off, and I don't want that to happen again, y'all. So that's why I pulled this out. So this is a mattifying water to powder serum. That it primes, absorbs shine, and visibly refines with Comfort Max Complex, a unique blend of 7 potent ingredients. Again, that's going to keep your skin mattified and shine-free all day. It has kaolin clay in it, and it also has tremella mushroom extract to hydrate, visibly plump, and it has an antioxidant and soothing properties. This skincare prep serum absorbs oil all day without over drying the face. It's fast absorbing, it's translucent and undetectable on all skin tones. It preps your skin for the best matte makeup. It preps your skin for the best matte makeup results while combating acne-prone skin concerns like oiliness, shininess, and large pores. So that's what this does, and I'm just going to read one. I'm going to look at one of the reviews here, non-incentivized reviews. And y'all, for me, I always like reading the bad reviews. I don't know why, but I see the first one is a 1-star review, and it says bad skin reaction. I really wanted to love this because well, this is how she wrote it. I really wanted to love this because I've got combination skin with a very oily T-zone, especially in the Florida heat. My under eye area also gets really shiny, and I don't like to wear foundation. So this sounded like a holy grail product for me. I've never had a bad skin reaction to a product before, but this immediately gave me a sunburn-like rash. Too bad. Now, the directions say this is best used in your T-zone area. I'm going to be using this in my T-zone area because that's where I get the most shiny, is when that's where the sweat starts. Also, you can wear this on its own. You don't have to use this as a primer for makeup. You can definitely wear this on its own if you just want to keep your face kind of matte all day. So it says, and it has this cute little dispenser on it that you just drop a few drops. It says a quarter size drop. I'm not going to use too much because I have done that in the past. And we're just going to put this in the T-zone area. So if you put too much, and maybe for you it doesn't matter, but for me, y'all, when they say this absorbs oil and shine all day, it does. I would not put this under my eyes, but if you have oily, shiny under eyes, then I would say yes. But really, around my nose, in this area around my mouth, is where I like to put it. So the directions say to just let it sit for a minute or two and kind of let that, because it feels very thin, it feels like water. Let it turn to a powder, and then you can go ahead and apply your makeup. So we're going to let this sit for a while. So I read you one review that was a 1-star review, but then I see one that is a 5-star review, and it says new must-have for me. I received this as a rewards item, and I was so pleasantly surprised at how well this works. It immediately mattified my face and kept my tinted moisturizer matte all day. I usually get shiny after a couple of hours, but this felt great as well. So, yeah. So, you know, some people love it, some people don't like it as much. But alright guys, so I think I've let that dry just enough. And I pulled out my Dior Backstage Face and Body foundation today in the shade 6N because I'm almost done with it, y'all. So I'm trying to use up my foundations, y'all. I have so many foundations. It's just ridiculous. And I'm just over having so much stuff. Because, you know, no matter how much you try, you can't wear it all. You only have one face. In the beginning of my makeup journey, I enjoyed trying so many different foundations because, and I just want to, you know, I like to do one side. This is the shade 6N. So if you're thinking about getting the Backstage foundation, this is what the shade 6N looks like on me. But like I said, you can't, you know, you only have one face. And I want to say, you know, regarding the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation, what I've learned with that foundation, it's a really good foundation for the summertime because it is transfer proof, waterproof, and it's for the body as well. So if you want to wear it on your arms, you can bring it all the way down to your chest. You can put it on your legs. I've done that on your arms if you're wearing something sleeveless and you kind of want to have that uniform skin tone look. So this is for the face and the body, and like I said, it is waterproof, transfer proof, and yeah, so it works really well in the summertime. For a cream blush, y'all, I pulled out my Juvia's Place. You know, these are the new matte blushes that they recently came out with. I've only used it one time when I did a review. I haven't picked it back up, so I wanted to pick this back up today. This is the shade Very Berry. Very Berry. Looks more like a red blush to me, but we're gonna use it anyway. Oh, I forget how pigmented this blush is. Y'all. But y'all know I'm not really afraid of a blush. I just feel like I should have did my contour first, but that's okay. I'm not going to add anything else. I am going to go in with my foundation brush and just kind of blend it out a little bit more. Alright guys, so sticking with Juvia's Place, I have the Juvia's Place Matte Cream Bronzer. This is in the shade Amber. And this is what she looks like. It's a pretty brown shade. I'm sorry, I feel like this video is going to be a little bit chaotic because I'm trying to film, but I'm also trying to rush. I just accidentally dipped my finger into this, so. But I do like this cream bronzer. The Juvia's Place Cream Matte Bronzer, I can't say bronzer, it's really nice. It is nice, and I do like it. I've had it for a while. This came out a couple years ago. Only reason I don't reach for it as much is because I have other products. But if this was the only product I had, I would definitely use it more. And we're just gonna start right here. And this does have a little bit of shimmer to it. I just remember when I first used it, a lot of people didn't like the shimmer. Foundation brush and just kind of clean this area up a little bit. Okay guys, so I have that all blended out. You know, let me know down below, in what order do you guys apply your makeup? I've seen so many people do it so differently. I like to have a certain order when I'm applying my makeup because I feel like it just makes things, you know, so much easier. But I typically like to go primer, foundation, concealer, cream blush, cream bronzer, and then my powder products. But today, for some reason, I'm going cream blush, cream bronzer, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer afterwards. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. Let me know down below, guys. In what order do you apply your makeup? Do you have an order, you know? Or do you just kind of do whatever feels right to you at the time? Let me know.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna go back again, taking my blush brush and blending this out. Then I'm going to take the foundation brush and just go back over everything. Alright, so I think everything is blended out pretty well. I didn't do... Alright guys, so I did a little something with my eyes. I hope you guys can see that. But now I'm going to go in with my Hourglass translucent setting powder. This is the mini translucent setting powder from Hourglass, and I'm just going to go ahead and start setting my under eye. I'm using the little powder puff that comes with this just because I want to try it out and see. I don't know, just see how it works. This is definitely a nice little powder puff if you're out and you want to touch up your makeup. Yeah. And y'all, I'm gonna go on top of this Hourglass with my Kosas Cloud Bake setting powder. This is in the shade Peachy. And I dropped this and pretty much destroyed it. But I'm going to use, I have a little bit left. So I'm just going to use what I have left to kind of just brighten the under eye. I'm going to use what I have left of that to brighten the under eye a little bit, still using that powder puff. This is supposed to be their brightening powder. It is definitely brightening and definitely a very smooth powder. I might have to repurchase this. I just hate that I dropped it. I haven't blended it all out, but I just want to know if you guys can see the brightening. So yeah. I'm going to go in with the Kosas Cloud Bake Setting Powder. Now this is also, I think this is also, no, this is a natural finish setting powder. So it's not mattifying. And I think that's the mistake I made the last time I wore my makeup. I used this, and I should have used the mattifying powder, but I'm not doing a whole lot today. So I think this is going to hold up this face is going to hold up very well. So I'm just going to go ahead and just use this natural finish powder. So now what we're going to do is bronze, y'all. And since I've been using my Charlotte Tilbury mirror, we're going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury number 4, using the Sephora 80 brush, just to add a little bit of and then we are going to reinforce that cream blush. I'm going to be going in with my Gucci Luminous Matte Blush. This is in the shade, what shade is this? This is in the shade Intense Ruby. And y'all, when you want to talk about packaging, this is a blush. I can never remember how to open this. It is, okay, there it is. So this is what the shade looks like. I think the Very Berry and then using this Intense Berry, I think that's going to give us a really nice blush look today. This is a luminous matte formula. And when we talk about pigmentation with blushes, this one does not really have, it doesn't have a lot of pigmentation, to be honest, in my opinion. I mean, it shows up, but instead of using a big fluffy brush, I am using a more defined, a more dense brush to apply the blush. Okay guys, so we're gonna leave it right there. I don't know, did I talk to y'all about the eyes? So I think I just came back on. So on my eyes, I have as my base, I have the Color Fix, Danessa Myrick's Color Fix. This is the shade Latte. I used this as a base, but then I went on top of that with my Patrick Ta. This is the Patrick Ta. His eyeshadow duos, the glitter shimmer. This is, I think this is the shade I'm With Her. And it's 2 really pink shades. I've used the darker pink on the outer corners, and then I used the lighter pink on the inner corner. So that's what we have on the eyes today. Let me know what you think. Okay, y'all, I am back. I just went ahead and finished up everything, y'all, because I need to hurry up and get out of here. But I did go ahead. So for setting sprays, y'all, so I've been using this Kosas Cloud Set setting spray, and I've been using it over my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This is, I really can't put my finger on what this actually does. I've used it 2 or 3 times, and I feel like, yeah, my face looks smooth, but I don't know if it looks smooth because that's what it says it's supposed to do. But my Charlotte Tilbury, it just makes my face look good. And today I just need that reassurance. So to set my makeup today, I did go ahead and just use my Charlotte Tilbury over the Kosas Cloud Set. And then for mascara, I went in with my Gucci mascara. Y'all just saw me talk about this, and I'm loving this mascara. I think one thing I forgot to mention in my last video, that this is not waterproof. So I wish it was waterproof. Also, I did both eyes with just one application. Like, I didn't have to keep dipping and do this dip. So I think like one of the reviewers on my last video said that it was too wet. I don't know what that really means, but maybe if you keep, you know, because enough product comes out on this one, and you can do both eyes, top and bottom, with just one stroke. Well, not one stroke, but one application, I guess you could say. And that's what I did today, y'all. I'm loving the eyes. I'm loving the little sparkle on the eyes. And then on my lips, y'all, on my lips. So I don't know why. On my lips, I like the combination with a red liner and a pink lip. So I went in and lined my lips with the Lip Bar Boss Lady liquid lipstick. And then I went in with the Gucci Love Before Breakfast lipstick. This is a really pretty deep pink. And that's what I'm looking like today, y'all. I was just feeling just a little pinkish, you know. And I feel like I need to fix my lips. I don't know. You guys let me know. But anyway, yeah, so this is what we're looking like today. This is our makeup today. I'm just going out for a little bit, nothing too special. But yeah, I miss putting my makeup on because like I told you in my last video, I have been really trying to work out more, do, you know, more fitness and y'all, I just haven't had the time to really put on my makeup. And when I go out somewhere, I've just been going barefaced. And I don't want to fall into that rut. So I just sat down today. I said, before I leave this house, I'm going to put on a face. And here we go. All right, guys. So I'm back to close out the video. I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just me putting on my makeup. I really didn't have a theme to the video. I really just wanted to pull out some of the products that I just really used to love. I bought them because I liked them, and I never really used them because I have so many other things, like my Dior Backstage foundation. I love that foundation, y'all. I think it looks really pretty on my face, but I'm almost done with it, and I want to be done with it so I can purchase another foundation. I want the Dior Forever Luminous or Radiant foundation. Definitely, I was wowed by that foundation when I tried a sample of it, and it's always been on my wish list. So once I use up this Dior, that's what I'm getting next. The only thing about the Dior Backstage is that the Dior Backstage, you can use it all over your body, and I do like to have that in the summertime. The Dior Forever foundation is not a body foundation, but anyway, we'll see. Also pulling out my Juvia's Place, y'all. My Juvia's Place cream blush and cream bronzer. Now, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with Juvia's Place. I think they do really good on their blushes. The powder blushes and their cream blushes, I think they do very well with the bronzers, the powder bronzer and the cream bronzer. I think they do a good job with that. I haven't tried any of their lip products, but I have tried their foundations, and I was not a fan. Just not a fan of their foundations. But the blush and the bronzers, definitely, I would definitely go for that. If I wasn't really having a makeup challenge and I just wanted something good but affordable, I would definitely look at Juvia's Place bronzers and blushes. Also, pulling back out my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, y'all. I've been trying this Kosas setting spray because I love the Kosas powders. I don't know. I'm not really wowed by this so far. I thought I was, but then again, I'm thinking, in my mind, am I saying it works because am I saying that it's smoothing my skin because that's what it's supposed to do? Or am I really, I don't know. But with my Charlotte Tilbury, I can tell when my face is set, and my face looks good when I set it with the Charlotte Tilbury. What else? Oh, I pulled out the Danessa Myrick Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. Y'all, again, another product that I loved in the past when I purchased it. Just kind of put it to the side. Didn't think it was really, thought it was just a little bit too powerful for me. But we're trying it today, and so far so good. I think it's going to keep me shine free and matte all day. That's what I want it to do. So summertime, if you're looking for something that you know, like, dang, your skin is oily, you sweat a lot, and you need something like heavy duty to keep your face intact, definitely look into this. I'm telling you, you won't be sorry. So you won't be sorry, especially if you have oily skin. So I wanted to pull that out and kind of try it again and see if I really need it. I know I like it, but do I really need it? Because like I said, it's very powerful. Also, what else did I pull out today? My Patrick Ta eyeshadow duos. I purchased those, well, that duo palette when it first came out. I'm with her. That's the name of this really pretty deep pink and the light pink. And I love the look on the face today, on my eyes today. I'm sorry. I love the look on my eyes. And yeah, this reminds me I can be a little pink and a little sparkly. Love that. And I want to use that more. I said I was going to get another duo from them, but I haven't really figured out which one I wanted yet. But yeah, also pulling out my Gucci blush, y'all. That Gucci blush, I love it because I love the packaging. I really love the packaging. It's a luminous matte blush. Very pretty packaging, and I don't know. It almost feels like a keepsake. Like once I use this up, I will probably keep the packaging. I just love it. I just love it. That red and gold. It's just really, really pretty. What else did I use? The Gucci Love Before Breakfast lipstick. I talk about this anytime I use it. Y'all know I love it. Just a really pretty deep pink lipstick. And I just love the look of a red lined lip with a pink lip in the middle. That red and pink. I think it's really pretty. I think it's really feminine. And I love it. Also, my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, y'all. That's another bronzer that I really like. I wanted that bronzer for so long. It's so expensive. But I wanted it mainly because I love the packaging. I love the big round mirror that it has. It reminds me of the Makeup Revolution bronzer that I used to use when I first started wearing makeup. That bronzer, it was in a really big round packaging, but then they stopped selling it, and I don't know why, because I love that bronzer. So I brought that out and used it today. I think it looks really good. It was very, very warm, and I like that. So y'all, I can't help but keep looking in the mirror. But anyway, guys, that's it. I can't think of anything else. But yeah, I just wanted to pull out some old favorites and use those today, and just, you know, get ready for the day. And that's what I'm doing. I'm thinking about doing a video, guys, on the order of applying makeup, how you should apply it. And I don't even think there's any really real rules to that, because I see so many people doing so many different things and so many different ways of applying their makeup. But yeah, it's something I want to focus on a little bit. So stay tuned for that video, guys. Let me know down below, what order do you apply your makeup? And yeah, you know, just, you know, trying to get back into like really wearing my makeup. Like I said in my last video, I've been, you know, focusing on just working out and trying to be well and eat right and drink all my water, y'all. And sometimes when I'm into a focus and when I have a goal, I lay in it. That's where I stay. It's kind of hard for me to multitask, but I want to keep, you know, my makeup channel. Because I do feel like makeup is a form of wellness. For me, it is. I know a lot of people don't think about it that deep. I think about it that deep because it reminds me who I am. It plays into my creative side. I love color. I love beauty. I love pretty things. I love to feel pretty. And makeup really, you know, lets me do that. And that's why I feel like it's so important. And what else, y'all? I'm not going to talk too much longer. I'm going to go ahead and get my day started. But I just, again, thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to leave a nice comment down below about the order in which you apply your makeup. And then subscribe if you have not done so. And please remember to come back for the next video, okay? All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.